Mr. H would like to talk to you.
Well, another question, sir, as always. Do you find that the older generation of people are inherently rude?
Well, I can't say the entire...
Everybody,
yeah, but my father is very rude. When he goes into shops, things, he never says thank you or please if they do anything for him. And a lot of, I'm not sure it's a Wigan thing. Old Wiganers are very rude, abrupt. You know what I mean? There's no airs and graces with them, you know, and it's very like I said, you can't generalise that all old people are rude, because there's young people who are fucking ignorant as well. But you know, I think there's a certain Wigan generation in Wigan it's fucking terrible.
Well,
really.
I don't think it's just a Wigan thing, sir, because again, when we was in Germany, we was watching we was in Lidl or whatever, waiting for it to be served, and somebody hadn't got what they wanted, they couldn't find it. And as you know, with these supermarkets, the design is to get out, you've got to go past the till. And you know, you got different ones. They just push past you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the fact that it wasn't because they thought, oh, they're English and I can't speak English.
Yeah.
You know, even their own countrymen, they was just fucking shoving past them as though they was rubbish. And I thought, it's not just an English thing. It must just be when you hit a certain age, you just, I don't know.
You couldn't give a fuck. I suppose when you get towards, I don't like to say it, the end of your life, and whatever, you've nothing to prove anymore, and I suppose you've no need anymore to behave in any manner other than you see fit, really. I suppose you become more selfish, self-centered, and like you said, it doesn't matter anymore, because you don't have to please anybody, because you're just on your own path, really, aren't you? So I don't really know for sure, but perhaps it's that.
It tends to be a male thing as well, I find. I'm not saying every little old lady is sweetness and light, but you know, you do tend to find it's mainly a male thing where there's this.
Yeah, definitely. But it still doesn't make it any more pleasant, and.
Well, it's not right. I mean, it makes you wonder: are they arrogant of youth?
Yeah, yeah.
Jealous of youth. Sorry, not arrogant. Jealous of youth, as the old song goes.
It's just it is what it is, I suppose, and you have to, especially if you're related to them, you have to humour them, don't you, and put up with it, because that's what children have to do as much as adults have to put up with the children.
I think the bizarrest incident I once had with an old person being rude was in Germany, and we was in Lidl's just getting some bits and pieces, because
It's a recent
yeah,
thing.
yeah. And we always sort of hire an house, so rather than go and stay in an hotel or whatever, so you can cook.
Yeah.
You can cook in your own thing, in your own place. And every time we went to get some cheese, or some butter or whatever it be, a piece of meat, packet of Garibaldi's or whatever. This fucking old bloke, he was following us around and scowling at us. He was obviously of the Italy youth generation.
Yeah, yeah.
And he'd heard us gabbling on in
English.
He'd grab it before I could pick this thing
Oh, he'd
up.
follow you around, like, yeah.
And as soon as I went to get something, he'd grab it. So I says, right, we're having a bit of fun with this bugger. And we're just going getting all sorts of Tampaxes and things like that.
What was he doing? Was he doing that as well? Yeah.
He'd be diving, and he had a trolley full of shit at the end of it. You know, but
what can you do?
Well, what can you do, you know?
Leave them to it and let them stew in, let them drain in a vat of their own ignorance.
Yeah, I'll leave people with that little bit, with that anecdote, sir.
But even if you are a miserable old fucker, please don't forget to subscribe to this video. I'll leave some troll type abuse beneath it. Thanks.